Previously on our trip to Tenerife, we take a trip over to one of the best water parks in the world, which is no other than Siam Park. And we now welcome you to the home stretch part of our Tenerife holiday, part 4.
I tell you what though, it's been quite a quick holiday this is. We're already on day 6, which is Monday, and 2 more days until we unfortunately head back to where we don't want to be, but we have no other option. So what we're doing today is that we're going to be going down to the bottom of the hill, this time to do a bit of
Parasending.
Well, this was something that I was willing to do for quite a bit, and hopefully the weather does not disappoint us. As I tried to do this a couple of days ago, it unfortunately got cancelled because of the very heavy wind. And hopefully, if it's not windy today or doesn't have too many winds, we can hopefully try going out there and try doing it. Maybe Loan could be doing it as well. Let's get the taxi now. Here we are then, made it to the Costa Adele harbour. Well, our taxi driver dropped us off right near where the rainbow bridge is over there, which I got a picture of it in the night time. It's really nice. So now that we're at the harbour view now, we're going to get ourselves booked in, hop on board our boat vehicle, and then we'll do a bit of parasending. Oh, I'm ready for it as well. He's ready. Let's do this.
The gate has now been opened, and now we've got full access now to the harbour. We're going to make our way over to the boat stand, which our boat should be arriving in the next 5 minutes. So in the meantime, we're going to get ourselves set up and prepared. We put on our life vests, our jackets, we put all of our belongings away so they are secure and safe in the white box. And this is what we could have won. It's Bully's star prize. It's a speedboat. And this will be our boat to do some parasending. So without any further ado, we're going to make our way onto the boat now. Just got to be careful though, I don't accidentally fall in the water.
Oh, we're on the boat.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this?
I thought she was going to fall off.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Triton.
Rumble!
We're currently waiting for a couple of more people to jump on the boat, and then we will set sail. After everyone has gotten on board, we put on our safety harness, we sat down and we're prepared to go.
I've been on a boat in ages.
We now left Costa Adele harbour, and now we're picking up speed towards the Atlantic Ocean. This is just about the same speed you would go on the Thames rockets in London. When the last time I've been on here, the top speed going across the Thames was 35 to 40 miles per hour. We want to get as far away as possible from Costa Adele, but not too far out. That will leave us plenty of room to do our parasending. We are a minimal distance away from Costa Adele now, so it's best time now to get the infamous Tenerife umbrella, which will be useful for our parasending session. This is what our experience will look like. We will be like a minimal distance away from the boat, and we'll be going quite high above the ocean. And afterwards, it looks like it's now our turn to try out this experience. And looks like we're pushing back right now. And with that, we've been pushed back from the boat, and now we're going to do a bit of parasending for the next 10 minutes to check out the beautiful skies, the ocean, and the views of Tenerife itself from the distance away. And yep, the Liverpool football chants are back, and trust me, we cannot stop singing this as we're the biggest Liverpool fans here. And in case you're wondering, Aston Villa is still a load of shit. We can also see the boat from a distance away now, and that is quite far from us now, and it's still taking us around. Here's what it looks like back at the speedboat. And yes, this camera does zoom in quite a bit there, so you can get a very good close-up to all of us at the top. About a few miles away now, aren't we, from Costa Adele seafront itself. You can almost see all the buildings, all the mountains of Tenerife, and possibly our hotel as well that we could see in the distance. A few more seconds in, look down, and we managed to spot a massive sea turtle down in the ocean. Never thought I could see that one that big before. Our time is about to run out, so we got to make a landing back onto the boat in just a minute or two after we try to get our feet into the water, as we're going to be doing that for like a minimum of 5 seconds, and then we'll shortly be back up in the air, and then 30 seconds later we'll be back on the boat. Unfortunately, this did not happen since the winds are too heavy, and it would be a bad idea for the guys to do it in this type of weather conditions. Which was alright though, since we really enjoyed our time doing parasending, having a nice ride above the ocean, seeing the views, and we're now making the landing back onto the boat now. And we've landed back on the boat. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to go back to our seats, and we'll now head back over to the harbour. And we're now speeding our way over now to Costa Harbour, and seems like the brothers are having a blast, putting their hands up like it's a roller coaster. We're going about 35 to 40 miles per hour down the ocean now back towards the harbour. And prediction for Lowen and Mara to go on the Thames rockets for next time we go back to London. That really has to happen. That will make an epic London Part 5. We're now back at the harbour. We're now going to find our boat stand, and then we will now exit the speedboat.
Oh my word, what a trip. That was speedy on the first bit, and on the bit back, we were cruising at about 40 miles per hour like the Thames rockets. That's like the total speed it was going when I first went on it. That's like the same speed on the ocean that time. And going up in the air, wow, what a load of fun. I thought you were going to scream, freak out, and going to say, I want to get off! So now that we're done with parasending, we're going to go find something to drink, and we will find out what activity we might do next.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Stepping away from the harbour view now, as we're going to make our way up the stairs towards the Sky Bar, where we're going to grab ourselves the drinks while we're here. Not only that we're getting drinks here, but there's also a nearby arcade centre. We just had a few drinks and cocktails. Now we're going to play a little bit of arcade, including a bit of pool, where me and Lowen are playing, and yes, the balls are different. I'm going for all of the shaded in colours, while Lowen is going for the stripy stripes. Fantastic shot from Lowen right there. Lowen was actually playing far better than I thought, but I still beaten him. We're moving on to Lowen's style of football arcade, which is kickboxer, where Lowen, all he has to do is kick a ball and see how many points you can score. That was the first kick, and that's the amount of points he scored. But here is Lowen's second go, and what can I say about this one? One of the funniest fails that we've had yet on a holiday. Lowen did take a bit of a slip over there. So yeah, that's just a small little arcade with a snooker table, kickboxers, about 4 arcade machines inside, and another snooker table. Without any further ado, said Fred, we're going to continue now. We now made it back to the main Costa seafront, where right near us is a crazy golf area with 18 holes. We decided to give a go at this one, so me, Alan and Milo decided to get our putters and our balls at the ready, and then we'll play some golf. Right, said Fred, without any further ado, we're now going to begin our 18-hole game of crazy golf. And here are some highlights and the best bits that we've gotten during our game of golf.
That's it.
The layout of the holes is quite nice and adds a bit of variety to this crazy golf course.
What?
I should have mentioned this at the beginning that the grass or the green is quite bouncy, that's for sure. That sometimes our ball just keeps bouncing out of bounds.
You got scammed again. Oh wow, look at that.
Sorry, but this is golf, not snooker.
golden.
Moving on to the next hole now. We're over halfway now towards the end of the tournament.
Back to back, hole in one. He's done it straight off the bat. Oh wow.
We're only a few more holes away now from the end, so let's see what we can do for the last few holes. And that was the last hole, which means we are now done with our crazy golf game. Good game, everyone. It's our final night out here at Costa Seaford, and to spend this last night nice, we are going to go inside the Mr. Sister Show Bar, where we're going to have some great music, a pub quiz, and a whole lot of other stuff.
Mr. Sister! That was right. The one and only Mr. Sister!
A pub with shows that has been presented by quite a bit of drag queens in here tonight. I'm liking this. So we're about to get underway now with tonight's pub quiz. There is 20 questions in all, and the category is TV show tunes. All we have to do is guess the show by its theme tune.
Tonight it's going to be a TV theme quiz tonight. I'll be playing you 20 theme tunes from popular TV shows. The first one this evening. Pair 1 is Bullseye.
Of course, Sunday nights aren't the same about availability, isn't it? Oh wait, that's the same day I'm premiering this video, aren't I? What a relief! So there was 20 questions in total. We're going through almost all of them now, and by the looks of it, we suddenly got one wrong that we didn't know which one it was. We managed to get a nice decent scoring, 19 out of 20 correct, which is quite an excellent score if you ask me. Since we are now done with our pub quiz tonight, we're going to party our way now all the way until midnight with some excellent tunes that want sometimes got us standing on our feet. And this is how you should spend your final night on your holiday. Coming up next time on our Tenerife holiday, it is the end of our holiday here at Tenerife as we make our way back home to Brom, and I go on a ranting spree about the sweet prices in the airport. Our final part of our holiday is coming around the corner. Stay tuned for part 5 as we make our trip back home.